Hi everyone, welcome to Get Ready with me, Louise. So this is like the 5th day, I think, I have tried to film this video, and each and every time something happens, a phone call, my kids come running in, something, generally it's a phone call, it's my fiance, I tell him I'm recording, I don't understand, he forgets, but he's here now, so he knows I'm recording. And he's got the kids, so I don't have to worry about that for a little while anyway, hopefully. But 4 or 5, this will be the 5th day, 5th time I'm trying to record this. And I don't think I'm supposed to. I'm beginning to get the feeling like I'm not meant to do this video. I love this palette. Like, love it. Obviously 5 days in a row, because I gotta finish the look, because I'm wearing the look, you know, for the day. And it feels like I'm just not meant to video it. Maybe play with it myself, but not video it. And it's kind of making me mad because I really like this palette. There's really, I don't, how do I, I'm sure we all have this palette or these shades somewhere in our collection. You know, like any eyeshadow, and nothing's new anymore. Every shade almost has been created. There's different formulas and that sort of stuff, and that kind of is, you know, makes it better or not. But it's created nonetheless. But for whatever the reason, this palette is just good. I mean, well, it's better than good. It's not, let's see, it's not like the best by no means, okay? It really isn't. But it's better than good. It's great. Let's go with great, because it's not excellent or perfect, spot on. But like, if you like the color layout, then it's definitely worth your money. Let's say it like that. And it is a little bit up there. I find that people either go it's affordable, which is drugstore, or it's high end. But to me, there's a middle ground, and that's like your $50 to $60 range, I feel. Which, but the $50 to $60 range with a selection of colors. So when I say $50 or $60, and I'm not really meaning like Charlotte Tilbury with 4 colors. That's high end, because you divide that in and they're like what, $12 a shade, $11 a shade, something like that. So that to me is kind of pricey. But when you get a lot of colors, then a little different. And not that, you know, I love Charlotte Tilbury's products, got them, own them, love them. But I feel like that's high end. Then there's the middle ground with like Urban Decay, Too Faced, Tarte. You get what I'm saying though. And this particular brand, Iconic London. Um, I'm in love with this palette. Sunset to Sunrise. It's like gold packaging, and it has Iconic London going across it. It opens up. It has a very nice mirror in it, full, you know, decent sized. And this is the shades. Let's see if we can, there we go, get it as true as color. There we go. Alright, now I obviously love this palette because I've been working out of it now for 5 days. And I actually, it's kind of nice because with me working out of it for 5 days, it's not a first impression by no means. And when I first used it, I didn't quite know what I was doing with it, okay? And I get like that with a lot of colors. Any kind of color story, I'm like kind of overwhelmed unless it's sort of set out for me. But now I've become, once playing with it a couple times, you become comfortable with the palette. And then you're like, oh, well, this color looks pretty with this color, and you know, so forth, so on. Like with any palette. But I'm going to, yesterday, I had a really good look, and I'm going to try to recreate that look best as I can. Obviously, I'm not the best. And I'm going to use my Real Technique brushes. Like I said, I really wish that, you know, I could pull a palette that you guys want me to pull and use the brushes that you have most in your collections. That way you get to see if the palette works the way you want it to, you know what I mean? Or if the colors are true to color the way you want it to be. But I'm just going to go with what I feel a lot of people have and go with it like that. And again, I've used Sigma brushes, Morphe brushes, ColourPop brushes. I mean, I've got pretty much a selection. So I'm going to go ahead and use the Real Technique brushes for this, just because I truly like Real Technique brushes. So I already put eye primer on, and I did put ABH today. And I'm just going to use this medium shadow brush, and I'm going to pick up the color Summer Lovin', and I'm just going to sort of lay that on my eye just as a like a primer type thing, and just brush that all the way across my eye very lightly. Again, you don't have to do this. I know a lot of people don't do this. Makeup artists actually say not to do this, but I'm not a makeup artist, and I have to do what's best for me as to each person, and I find that this helps me. Alright. And I do apologize for my lips because I got some, I don't know what's going on there. I used the Kylie Cosmetics lip liner in I don't know what it's in. I've never seen them not say the color. So weird. Oh wait, coconut lip liner. Guess it's called coconut. Kylie Jenner coconut lip liner. I guess that's the lip liner. But then I used the Kevin Kwan liquid lip in Nicole, and then I topped that with the Lipophoria by Natasha Denona in Duochrome Coral. Coral being my dress, and coral being the shades I'm going to go with today out of this palette. And I really do like, I know it's kind of like, I gave it away because I said I like it. But I do, but that doesn't mean you will. So I feel like, you know, that's something that you're going to have to just see how the shadows perform and judge on yourself, because who am I to tell somebody what they like? So the next color I'm going to go in with is Sunkist, and I'm going to use the Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush, and I'm going to just start to create my own crease because I have hooded eyes. And I'm just going to lay that down, and boy, it's got pigment, don't it? This lip combo is pretty, and I like it a lot, but I don't think it works well together, to be honest. I hope I get this look right. Yesterday it looked really good. Really, all the looks turned out really good, but yesterday really, really was, which is why it really irritated me at almost the very end. The phone call come in, but you know, it is what it is. What can I say or do, you know? I'm gonna do the same thing to the other eye. And you can see that it's applying nice and even. There's no patchiness. There's no fallout. There is a little bit of kick up on the, like when I dab in, but not much. And again, I'm not a makeup artist, so it's not about skill. Okay, it's never about skill here on this channel. It's about the product and how it works for a beginner, because I don't feel like most people have a makeup artist background. And you know, I make mistakes a lot, and I don't apply stuff the correct way. I don't use it the correct way, but you know, that's okay, because at the end of the day, it's my face. I can do what I want with it, you know? And it washes off, just like you. And since we have all this time on our hands, we might as well make as many mistakes as we can and figure out the looks that we like the best on ourselves. And pull from palettes that, you know, we forgot about. Now I'm just going to take that first brush that I had that, you know, base color, and I'm just going to sort of like go over that. Nothing is really on the brush. I'm just sort of like going over it. Just make sure it's nice and blended, and which it seems to be. Alright, so then the next color I'm going to go in with is Tan Lines, and I'm actually going to put that right in the crease, and I'm going to use the Essential Crease Brush by Real Techniques. Again, all these brushes will be by Real Techniques, so just in case I forget to say it. And I absolutely love this brush. Like, it's one of my favorite brushes right here. Again, you can see it applied nicely, no patchiness. I'm going to go to the other side now, do the same thing. Putting it right in my crease this time. Although you may ask why, because nobody will see it. I don't know. Because I do have the hooded eye, so when I'm looking at you, you don't see much of anything, really. But I feel like it looked good having this here, so that's why. And it transitions into the next color, and the next color, and the next color. You know how it goes. And the shadows are buildable, which I like, because I have to start out very soft, because I'm not a good blender, obviously, because, again, beginner over here. And if they start off soft, I can build them. Where if they come off right off the bat pigmented, man, I could be here for days. Which I'm here for days anyway doing these vlogs, because I am so slow. And I mean, that's why in a sense I only record eyes, because I was recording everything and I sat there and thought, who in God's green earth is going to watch me apply makeup for that long of a period? Nobody. Nobody is. Well, I mean, maybe now, but in general, nobody is. Especially when you're watching somebody that doesn't really know what they're doing. All you want to know is, did the eyeshadows perform? In which case, I guess you could just stop, click off the video, because I already said they performed well, and be done. But maybe, just maybe, you watch and want to see it for your own eyes. Because Lord knows we all listen to other people, and then we end up being steered a little bit wrong. You know what I mean? I've found anyway. Okay, so the next brush I'm going in with is called a shading brush. And I'm going to go into this color called Tequila Sunrise. And I'm just going to take that on my outer corner. And build it up. Take it in. And again, you can see there's no patchiness. It's building the color. And a lot of it with eyeshadow is back and forth also, just to let you know. At least that's the way I found. Because I'll apply a color and then I have to go back to the next color to make sure that it's still there, to make sure you can still see it. Make sure it didn't blend away with the color you're at now. Although, most of the time that doesn't happen. Okay. I think I got that the way I kind of want it. For now. Might add a little more in a minute. Let me get to the other side, because that's my problem too, is matching each side up. I have issues. We all have that one good eye, then we have that one bad eye. Well, meet my bad eye. I'm doing it now. And I can never get it to match up with that eye for whatever the reason. I don't know why. I try. And I think a lot of it is because I don't angle my head the way I had it on the other side, I think. Like, I try to figure out my mistakes as I'm going, and that's the way we all have to do it. We all have to figure out what works best for each of us and just go with it. And I mean, what works best for you may not work best for me, unfortunately. I wish it did. That way you could just tell me how to do it and be done, right? That's the way, and that's really how I felt in the beginning with makeup. Because I know it sounds bad, but I just recently got into makeup. Like, I just never, I don't know. Like, it's not, I mean, it's not that I never wore it, because I did. It's just that, like my mom, no makeup in her DNA at all. So, like, I didn't have really anybody to watch do it growing up or anything. But I would watch the videos by makeup artists or makeup gurus or self-proclaimed makeup artists, whatever. I watched them. And of course, they're always edited, filtered, you know, and it's not true to time. And I really was like, what am I doing? What am I doing wrong? You know, I wasn't doing anything wrong, really, not really. But I mean, it makes you think you are, because you're not coming out the way they're coming out with the look, you know. And then it's like it's like not fair in a sense. It's not fair. And no matter how hard you tried, it just wasn't working for me. And I mean, I was trying, I really was. But it just, you know, not for me. It wasn't. I wasn't getting the same look, and it was for that reason. And so I was like, you know, that's not right. Because I know I'm not the only one here sitting here thinking, well, you know. So I decided that I was going to do this. I was going to do my own channel, and I was going to do the palettes, and I wasn't going to edit, and I wasn't going to filter, and then people could see firsthand how the palette worked, how long it took me to create that look, the whole 9 yards. They saw it with their own eyes. And that's just the way I feel it should be. Okay. I think I have it where I want it. I think. You never really know, not really. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you, you never know. And again, just doing the same thing I did before. Just going backwards with colors, you know, to make sure they're all looking blended and nice. Then I'm going to go in with this color Coral Reef. And I didn't spray any of these brushes. I'm pretty sure I didn't. And I'm going to take this brush here, which is I think it's called the full coverage brush. The lettering have, went off of it because, like I said, I love Real Techniques. It just is what it is. Completely love them. So yeah, I'm gonna go in with this one. No, wait, first I need to go under my lash line. Let's go under my lash line. So I'm gonna use this one here. Another shading, no wait. I'm gonna use this shading brush here. Yeah, this one with the Tequila Sunrise, the one I have in the corner, and go under my lash line. Okay. Then I'm going to take this one here, which had, no, I'm going to take this one here that had the tan lines on it and run it under it just to sort of soften it, just a little bit under it. And again, there is a little bit of kick up in the pan. I won't, just so you know. It is noticeable, let's put it like that. Then I'm going to use the shader brush now and go to tan lines. And I'm pretty sure I didn't wet this. I'm just going to pat that in my inner corner. Man, this is such a pretty peach. Pretty coral. Coral peach, same thing, you know. Okay. And the same thing on this side. I mean, look at that. See, this is where I got amazed with these shimmers. Just so pretty. Now I'm taking it over. You don't have to. You could have just, you know, did the inner part of it, because then I'm going to take, like, right where the two meet, I'm going to put the color Heat Wave, and I'm going to use the same brush. I just wiped it off. And just, like, pat it right in the middle of my eye. Now this is the color, y'all. Heat Wave, man, it is such a good color. Like, you can't add enough of it. It is just so pretty, and it goes so well with the peach and then that other coral, because it's like mixing the two of them together. That makes Heat Wave, like, seriously. That's what it looks like. And I did line my water line with a ColourPop liner in something. What is this one here? Yeah. Charmer. Alright. I think I got enough of that one. Honestly, I could never have enough of this. For what I don't even know why I love this color so much. Like, it's not like, it wouldn't be a color I would think I would absolutely have fallen in love with, but it is. And again, like I said, I have no idea why, but I do. And there's no fallout or anything with that particular color either, so that's a good thing. Alright, and then for the waterline, we're going to just be a little bit different, I think. Yeah, I think we are. And we're going to use the lip liner, a lip brush. And again, I'm not going to wet this. And I think I'm going to go with the color. color to go with this look? I think I'm gonna go with Seychelles. Or seashells, I'm sorry, seashells. And I'm not gonna wet it. You know what? Actually, I'm not. I think I'm gonna do this. Then I know what I'm gonna do. For highlighter, I decided to, because I knew I was gonna do a peachy look, you know. I decided to use the Jeffree Star Peach Goddess, and I think I'm gonna go in and put that on actually. So let's put that one as inner corner highlight. Okay. Let's do the other side. Oh yeah. Yes, this is the color I was wanting. It's perfect. Alright, now, I will say, this isn't as good as yesterday's look was. I'm not even gonna lie on that one. But it is close. I don't know why it's a little bit off. Yesterday it was like just spot on. But it's not bad, you know, by no means. But it's not what it was yesterday either. And I know that by looking at it, you know. But it's still pretty good. It's still pretty good. Can't deny that. But I did a little bit of touching up there. And then, let me see here. This is, yeah. I'm just going to touch up this corner here. Make sure it stays matte. Loving it. Alright, I like it. You guys might not like it, I understand. I truly, truly do, but I think I did okay. Not being a makeup artist and all. And I'm just gonna fluff them up. You know, let's try and one more color. I didn't do this yesterday, but why not? Maybe let's go in with I don't want anything to like, I don't know if any of these would show up. Maybe we should leave it alone. It looks so good, huh? Alright, we'll leave it alone. We'll just leave it alone. We'll leave it alone. I was gonna line, but we'll leave it alone. Alright, so for curl the lashes. And then I've been using my new Gucci mascara. Oh, it's to die for. I mean, buy it. You will not be disappointed at all. But I'm debating whether or not to use it. Or I just picked up this one here. It's called Power Up Butter London. It's on sale at Ulta. And I've been wanting to try that, but I'm gonna stick with Gucci. And it looks like this. This is the wand. And it's just so pretty. But it applies. It just does something to my lashes. And I don't know what. Like, I have so many mascaras. I do not know why this one has caught my attention. Because honestly, when I got it, I bought it as in a ha-ha. Because it's so expensive, and I'm just amazed people pay that kind of price. And being that it's mascara, and you can go to the drugstore and get it, you know? And get good mascara. Really good mascara. Almost as good as, you know, high end. But then I tried it, and I was like, what in the world? Like, I don't know what it does, but it does something. Look at that. Like, well, right now my lashes are being a little bit funky. I don't know, there's just something about this mascara I like. There we go. Good enough. Alright, other side. But like, the joke was on me because like, I have not put it down, like I said, since I started using it. But I had it fully intended on being like, I think it was like $36 at Sephora, I think, for a mascara. And I was like, oh no. And I was like, who? Well, someone make the statement. And then I know, okay? I know. Who would pay $36 for a mascara, right? Who would do that? Like, why wouldn't, like I said, you can go anywhere and get mascara. And as I'm saying that, I'm putting it in my cart, and I'm proceeding to check out. So the answer to who would buy this mascara was me. However, the joke was on me, because as soon as I put it on, I was just like, what? How? I have so many other mascaras. Why does a $36 one do this? And again, I can see though why everybody would, especially people that put on false lashes. I mean, does it really matter what mascara you have if you're putting on falsies? I mean, I'm just wondering, like, does it do something? Like, does certain mascara help you when you're putting them on? I'm just wondering, like, just for my own personal knowledge. Now, I have tried to put on false lashes. I'm not even going to feel like I haven't. I suck at it. It don't turn out good. So I just don't even bother anymore, to be honest. Although, I guess with all the time we have now on our hands, I could maybe attempt to try that again, huh? Although the statement practice makes perfect is not true. Because I can practice at doing makeup, okay, day after day, for a year, and be no better than I was, right? And you can say, well, you don't know unless you do it. Because I hear this too from my fiance. And I'm like, for real? So exactly 1 year ago, I wanted to start this channel. And I was too scared to. Because my makeup skills were, at best, a 2. At best. And I thought, who would want to watch somebody that has no makeup skills? Who would want advice from somebody that has no makeup skills? And I started thinking, well, me. Because they would know if that product is going to perform to where I could use it. And they're not going to lie because they're paying their own money to buy it. And it's not PR, it's not sponsored, it's not affiliated, it's not nothing. I thought that's who I would watch. Not that I don't watch people affiliated or sponsored or they get PR, because I do. And some of them I do trust, some of them I don't. Sometimes I think no matter what, their opinion is going to be just a tad bit not completely honest. Just a little. But for the most part, I feel like they tell the truth. And I could be wrong. I'm a very naive person. Trust me, I know. Very naive. I know this. But that's just the way I feel. But I do know that I pay for all this. Everything I pay for. No, it's not been, PR. It's not been affiliated, sponsored, given any, well, it's been given from my fiance to me, or parents, or children, whatever. That it's been given. But, not from a company. Or any other person outside my family. And I don't know any makeup people or anything like that. So, it's all my money that I worked for. Or that my fiance has worked hard for, and, stuff like that. And I'm not going to lie to somebody that's working so hard for their paychecks to go buy crap. I just ain't going to do it. It's not right. If I don't like it, I'm going to tell you I don't like it. And in all honesty, I may like it, but never use it. And that's a lot of my products, but I'm going to tell you that. Because with us not being able to go out, I have decided that I'm going to have to use older products, which I know it may not get a lot of views, if any. But I want to continue to put something out there, just in case somebody wants to watch it, or somebody wants to learn or see a palette, or even if it's just somebody saying, hey, try it this way, or try this brush, or this look, or these colors together. Because they may have the palette, and they may be like, hey, instead of using the colors you use, try, Beach Bronze, the Bikini Babe, and After Party, They may do that. So, and that's helpful. So, and I like that. And I like constructive criticism and all that. But I don't mean this or anything, because honestly, there's so much of it out there right now. We need positivity and generosity and all that. And, if there is anything I could do for somebody, I would. Within reason, obviously. But I feel like that's what we need to be doing now. And and staying away and staying inside and keeping safe. And I hope everybody is keeping safe. And I've rambled long enough. This is the final look. I think it turned out okay. Again, not a makeup artist, so don't necessarily judge the application. Judge the fact that it's not patchy, it applied nicely, No issues with blending, although I don't really know how to blend. So maybe you all will see something I don't see also. Maybe you will see issues with blending, you know? I think the colors are beautiful. I think that, I mean, my eyes are kind of popping right now, okay? Okay. So this is the final look though. I like it. I enjoyed it. I hope you all did. And if you did, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell. What's it really going to matter? One more person that's coming up on your feed, you know? But to help me out. That way I can continue to do this and hopefully maybe help somebody or somebody help me, you know? Either way, I'm good with it. But this is the look. Let me let you in what I came up with. Again, don't judge the application or the little fine lines and wrinkles that I have, or I didn't blend my concealer good enough, or I used too much powder. That doesn't matter. It's about this palette right here. And look at that. Ain't it beautiful? Look at it. It's so pretty, I think. I really enjoy this palette. And I'm so glad that this video went through without a glitch. Beautiful. Till next time, guys.